Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I'm going to read All Aboard Level 6, Chapter 7, The Cave, Activity 2 on page 58. Read and listen, find the secret message. Matt and Megan and Edward started walking up the beach. Are we going the right way? Asked Edward. Matt looked at the magic compass. Yes, we are, he said. They continued walking until they reached the cave. Matt looked at the compass again. We need to go inside, he said. Edward looked worried. It's very dark, he said. I can't see very much. They went into the cave. It was enormous. Listen to the echo, said Matt. He shouted. Hello? Stop that, said Megan. Matt stopped shouting, but it was too late. After a few seconds, the cave began to shake. Then rocks started falling from the roof of the cave. Look out, said Megan. Let's get out of here, said Matt. Page 59, Activity 1. Read and listen to the story, then act it out. We can't get out. We're trapped. It's even darker now. I'm scared. Let's hold hands. Then nobody will get lost. Don't walk too fast, Matt. Okay, I won. I promise. Look, there's a light. I think it's a way out. I climb up and look. Wait here. Okay, we'll wait. Don't take too long. Yeah, we can get out. Follow me. Are you all right? Yes, I am. I'm not so scared now. Activity 2, read and match. In this unit, we study to infinitive, 투부정사, and gerund, 동명사. There are some verbs that need gerund, or there are some verbs that need to infinitive. To take an object. So some cases like suggested, some words use ing, promise, decide, agree, they use to infinitive. Suggest, enjoy, finish, mind, and so on needs ing. Promise, decide, agree, want, tell, and so on needs to infinitive. Page 60, vocabulary. Find these verbs in the story, then make a chart. Alex and Rebecca were visiting their uncle's house near the ocean. One morning, the uncle offered to take them to Smuggler's Cave. At first, Rebecca refused to go. I'm not interested in caves, she said. They're dark and cold. I want to go to the beach. I promised to take you to the beach in the afternoon, the uncle said. Let's go to the cave this morning. You will enjoy hearing the story of the smugglers. Finally, Rebecca agreed to go. It's huge, Alex said when they arrived. Can we go inside? Of course, replied the uncle, but stay near me. There are lots of tunnels. Smugglers used to hide here. Once a group of smugglers got lost for a week. Imagine being here for a week, said Alex. It would be really scary. They started exploring the dark tunnels. After an hour, the uncle started to look worried. I meant to bring a flashlight, he said. I don't know where we are. Stop joking, Rebecca said to the uncle. No, I'm not, said. You're just pretending to be lost. Okay, here are the boxes. Verb plus 2, offer, decide, agree, promise, mean, refuse. 1. Verb ing is suggest, enjoy, imagine, mind. Verb plus 2 or ing, begin, continue, start, like, hate. Activity 3, read and choose. Living underground. I used to live in the city. I was walking to school one day. I fell down a hole in the sidewalk and I decided to stay. I don't want to live in the city. There are too many people around. I enjoy being by myself. I want to live underground. My best friend came to find me. He suggested going to the park, but I refused to leave my hole. I wanted to stay in the dark. I don't want to live in the city. Page 61, science. Activity 1, read. Then write the definitions. Definition means 정의 or 뜻. A, number 1, a nocturnal animal is an animal that sleeps during the day. Predator is an animal that eats other animals or plants. Number 3, a sonar machine is a machine that uses echoes to find other submarines and large ocean animals underwater. Echoes, beta nocturnal. They sleep during the day and wake up at night. They can't see in the dark, so how do they fly around safely? They use echoes. The bats make loud sounds when they fly. Sounds bounce off trees and buildings, and the bats hear the echoes. The echoes tell them where everything is, so they don't need to use their eyes. Dolphins are predators. They catch and eat other animals. They use echoes to find fish. Sound travels farther underwater. So it's a very good way of finding food. Dolphins make loud clicks in the water and they listen to the echo. The echoes tell the dolphins exactly where the fish are. The fish can hear the clicks, so they don't know that the dolphins are there until it is too late. Humans use echoes too. Submarines have sonar machines. These machines use echoes to find other submarines and large ocean animals underwater. Fishing boats also have sonar machines. The fishermen use them to find large groups of fish in the ocean. They can't see the fish because the fish swim too deep in the water, but the sonar machines tell them where the fish are. Answer the questions. Page 62. Activity 1, listen and correct Rachel's answers. Rachel's hobby is cave diving. She answered some questions about it for a magazine. So you have to correct some answers. Magazine. Why do you like cave diving? I like it because it's really boring. I travel to different places and see amazing things. When did you first try it? I went cave diving for the first time 10 years ago. I loved it. I wanted to do it again as soon as possible. Where do you usually do it? I usually go to the USA. There are a lot of great caves to explore in the Yucatan Peninsula and Quintana Roo. Is it an expensive hobby? Yes, it's pretty expensive. You need to buy a lot of equipment. Also, you can't do it at night. You have to travel. Is it a dangerous hobby? There are dangers, so you have to be very strong. Are your friends interested in it too? 5 of my friends are interested in it. The 3 of us all go on vacation together, cave diving, of course. Okay, activity 4, write about the interview. Activity 1, read, complete the question on ancient Greek myth. Echo was a beautiful woman. She loved talking and always wanted to have the last word. One day, the goddess Hera was looking for one of Echo's friends in the mountains. She asked Echo where her friend was. Echo didn't give her a simple answer because she wanted to talk to the goddess for a while. So she asked her a lot of questions. She asked her if she liked the mountains. She asked her if she enjoyed talking. Every time Hera tried to get away, Echo asked another question. Number 1, Hera asked Echo, where, blah, 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 your friend? Where was your friend? Like that. Invent more questions for Echo. Echo asked Hera if, blah, blah, blah. She asked Hera when, blah, blah, blah. Activity 3, read the end of the story and the missing punctuation. Writing tips. These are the most useful punctuation marks. Use them correctly. Period, comma, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe, quotation marks. By the time Echo had stopped asking questions, her friend had left and Hera couldn't find her. Hera was angry with Echo. From now on, you'll never be able to speak first. She said, "You'd only be able to repeat another person's words." Echo was very sad. She went to live in a cave by herself. She was so sad that her body disappeared. From then on, only her voice remained. Wherever somebody in the mountain just shouted, her voice repeated the words. Page 64. Read and listen to the story. Amazing Journeys. Number 3. Sebastian Clover. Christmas Day 2002, most British teenagers were opening presents and eating turkey with their families, but not 15-year-old Sebastian Clover. He was on a boat in the middle of the ocean. He was trying to sail 4,320 kilometers across the Atlantic by himself. Sebastian began training for the crossing when he was only 12. When he was 15, Sebastian and his father, Ian, decided to have a race. They would each have an identical boat, 10 meters long. They would sail from the Canary Islands across the Atlantic Ocean to the island of Antigua in the Caribbean. The first person to finish the 4,320-kilometer trip would be the winner. Before the race, news reporters asked Ian Clover if he would let his son win. "No way," he answered. For days after the start of the race, Ian was about 30 kilometers ahead, but he spoke to his son by radio every day. Sebastian was not having an easy trip. He began having problems with his boat. Then a group of 3 killer whales started following him. But Sebastian didn't give up. He fixed his boat with rope, and in the end, the killer whales left him alone. His father won the race by 14 hours, but Sebastian set a new world record. He became the youngest person ever to sail across the Atlantic Ocean alone. A lot of news reporters were waiting for Sebastian when he arrived in Antigua. They asked him if he had enjoyed the crossing. Sebastian told them that it had been fantastic, but very tiring. After 25 days in a boat, "I'm looking forward to sleeping in a bed that doesn't move," he said. How do you think Sebastian felt when these things happened? At the end,